Hello everybody, my name is Austin24 and welcome back to Higurashi When They Cry. No time to waste. This is probably going to be a little bit of a quick episode, so I won't get off the rails too much. But running limited on time, I decided to do one thing over another, but I really wanted to keep trying to do Higurashi and the House of Fata Morgana. Even though I said they might be hit or miss on a break, I want to try my best. So I'm going to do an episode right now. It might be a little short, but I'm still doing it. Because why the hell not? Because I want to. Because it's a good game. I like visual novels and stuff and romance and horror and all sorts of business. So, let us begin. I was out of it. And couldn't bring myself to do anything until dinner. Oh God. Ow. Was I talking too fast? Whoa. My head just started splitting. That's great. That's a great sign. Oh, great. My sinuses are feeling a little plugged up. They were just cleared out a couple days ago, and I did the one thing, the cleaning of my sinuses. Push through the pain. I didn't do anything until dinner except stare blankly into space. Was I terrified from Rena going off on me? Oh, God, that happened right. Oh my God, the last episode was terrifying. I thought that would get a lot of views, but it didn't get that many. It was fine, but Jesus. Those that are skipping around episodes, you missed on one doozy of an episode. Jesus Christ. That was a little more terrifying than even the bloody episode where there was a body that we, well, to be fair, didn't see, but I'm just saying that because some episodes get more views, which is weird, and then some don't. I'm like, okay, I guess people are jumping around. That's fine. And if it's because people want to see my reaction, that's fine too. I don't care. We're all good here. I don't care what you do or don't do, as long as you're enjoying yourself and having a fun, happy life. No, let's not have a fun, happy life and revisit what happened last time, I guess. Oh, that's not right. That was someone else who only looked like Karina. And who could it have been? It was a dreadful feeling. It really was. It was very unsettling. Should have been there. Knowing that it was someone else, not Rena. So tomorrow I shouldn't have a problem talking to Rena like I usually do. Maybe? We'll see. I thought it was strangely comforting. I concluded that I should just calm down and clear my head. Though those thoughts continued swirling around my mind, finally I returned to my senses as I heard my mother calling out to me from the bottom of the steps. Kaichi, it's a call from the bookstore. Bookstore? But there isn't a bookstore. I don't own any books. It's ready to try to kill me. Can't think of why they'd be calling me. I downstairs and pick up the receiver anyway. My apologies for calling so late at night. It's me. Oishi. Why does that sound familiar? Oishi of the Okonomiya Bookshop. Oishi-san. Oh, it's the cop. Right. Right. The devil-may-care voice. Why apologize for calling so late at night? The mustache, the rogue, the bad boy, the rogue detective with a checkered past, who's seen many things, or whatever you want to envision this voice says. Oh, it's Oishi-san. Sorry, since your parents picked up, I said I was from the bookstore. It puts people off when I say I'm a police officer. You can only imagine. I have to tell them how many people I've shot. That brings me back to it. Okay, Oishi-san was in our way. Get to your point, Oishi-san. Oishi-san was, in his own way, rather courteous. And so I didn't want my parents hearing me talk to the police. Brought the cordless phone with me. Oh, it's cordless. Interesting. As I dashed back up to my room on the second floor. When did that... No, there's always been kind of those big frickin' brick phones so you can bash people over the head with that. My parents and grandpappies. No. I'm not that old, but...
Sorry for calling so late. The phone number on the piece of paper I gave you yesterday was the old number. My apologies. I was just wondering. Gee, it was weird. I totally thought you would, but and I was like, oh, it's gotta be because I gave him the wrong number. Right. Can you copy down the number I'm about to give you?
Yeah, sure. Do we want to talk about... okay, sure. He gave me the number for his direct line as I wrote it down. No, that's weird. Okay. Why wouldn't you give me a police number rather than your own personal one? That's weird. Thought that was the end of it, but he began making pointless small talk, and it was pretty hard to hang up. Yeah. Is he an old person? So how has it been, my Barasan?
So this one time I tried to shoot someone, but I realized, I had no bullets, so I pulled out my butcher knife and just... Okay, I'm hanging up now. Click.
How's it been, my Barasan? Did anything strange happen recently? I see. This was the real reason. Oh, wait, that's still him. He really beat around the bush there. His adult conversation skills left me slack-jawed.
You didn't hang it up properly. I'm still on the other line. Oh, God damn.
You from around here, Oishi-san?
Yes, I am. Born and raised in Okinawa.
If he's from around here, he might know. Oishi-san. Do you know what this Okinawa... Why'd I put a G there? Okay, brain. Onikakushi thing is about?
I believe that's when somebody suddenly vanishes because they've been abducted by a demon. It's a special saying from around here.
Oh my god, that was weird. My bowels are... Excuse me.
Does the same meaning how spirited away like everyone else says? Have you seen that movie? It's good. I really like it when that one guy ate the... No,
shh. Or as my friends would say, they didn't know when I asked. This older man gave me a direct answer. It made me a bit happy that he answered me directly without trying to hide anything. Yes, but also maybe he's doing it intentionally, so he's trying to get in our good graces. I don't trust him. Even though our friends are keeping secrets from me, I frankly trust him less. I won't get into it. There's just things popped into my head. If you're from the House of Fata Morgana series, you know what I'm talking about. Reminds me like Jacopo, although he's slightly different. This guy feels different. I'd compare Jacopo to a rat. This guy, I don't know. I don't want to say a fox, because I like foxes. But he's hiding something. He's being sneaky about stuff, and I don't trust him completely. He's hiding something, I feel.
Hinamizawa was, not sure if I should tell you this, Mahabara-san.
Don't try to play this off. If you're not going to talk, then I'm not going to tell you anything.
Oh, no. You shush. That's not what I meant. It's just, it may make you feel bad. You see, you might just cry a little bit. I don't know. Long ago, Hinamizawa was feared as the village where demons reside.
Demons? By demons, you mean those pitchfork-carrying things in hell? Sure. That's a very interesting way. Not wrong, just interesting way. You couldn't have mentioned the horns, or the forked tail, or the red skin, goat legs, goat eyes. No, the pitchfork-carrying dudes.
More like human-eating monsters. They go down to the villages, snatching people up and gobbling them down, that kind of tale.
Like Oni from Japanese mythology.
Demons snatching up people is what this Oni Kakushi really means.
And it's in the name, Oni
Kakushi. They said that the curse and being demoned away happened together.
Oh, wait, is that me? What does that mean? I already knew about the mysterious deaths happening 5 years in a row. But I didn't know there were people disappearing for those same 5 years. The curse and being demoned away happened together? First time... Oh.
Curse and being demoned away happened together? First time I've heard of that. Is that how it is, my son?
That's why I want to know. I heard Reina and Mion talking. They said that if it was really Yashiro-sama's curse, then both the curse and the demoning away would happen. Dude, you just threw your friends under the bus. He probably didn't mean to. That feels unintentional. Although there is a ... I can't remember what that's called. It's not asterisk, is it? No, I don't think so. Then both the curse and demoning would... Wait, if it was really... Yeah, okay. Oishi-san began hemming and hawing on the other end of the receiver. Maybe something about that came to mind.
My Bara-san, do you know the first incident of a murder by dismemberment?
Yeah, one of the 6 perpetrators is still on the run, right?
Hypothetically, what if he isn't on the run, but was deemed away?
It was an outrageous hypothesis from Oishi-san. The incident 4 years ago was the particularly ghastly one. The police already knew the perpetrators. Interesting. I completely forgot about that. There are 2 ways you can spin it. Either he was spirited away, or maybe he, by running away, he did die, and then because some demon curses or spirit ghost curses, they follow the patterns of how they died and they make people relive through them. I remembered specifically about the Lady in White, I think it is, where she makes you, like, she goes after particular people too. Either, especially in, I think, a good example would be Supernatural's first episode, where she targeted guys and would have them drive her to the house where she drowned her children, and then she would kill the dude off in a similar fashion or something. I can't remember, it's been a while since I've watched that. But that's typically... So, if he vanished, and let's say maybe he did die, wasn't it theorized that he died in a bog or something? Or was that where they hit the body? But let's say he died in the bog. Maybe that's what happens. He became a demon or a ghost or vengeful spirit or something, poltergeist. And if there is actual supernatural stuff involved here, like, maybe one spirit kills someone off, and then he like hypnotizes someone and makes them walk into the bog, and they vanished, never to be seen again, or something, you know. No. Theory, just a theory. Police already knew the perpetrators, so they posted tons of wanted posters of his face on them. They staked out various locations to investigate every possible escape route he had. Either that, or there is a demon responsible for... Or maybe, maybe he isn't a demon. Maybe he is alive, and to keep the curse going, that's to make it keep that supernatural ghosty goo theme and people believing, he does sneak into the village one night and he takes someone away, you know. Maybe to keep the legend going. There's all sorts of ways you could spin this. But for 4 years there wasn't even a hint of where he might be, unless police were completely incompetent. If it was an outrageous hypothesis, I couldn't simply laugh it off. So what about the incident the next year? The man who supported the project and his wife both died in an accident. Well, actually, it was only the husband who died in an accident. His wife's body never surfaced. Once we find the body, then it's considered a missing person by law. At the time of the incident, with the river below the cliff being muddy rapids, the police divers searched every branch of the main stream of the river for dozens of miles, but in the end they weren't able to find her body. But
That's just them not being able to find the body. She's still dead, right? Isn't it different from her being demoned away? We cannot say someone is dead without their body. Till a certain number of years pass by law, she's treated as still alive. Yes.
Well, that is true. I wonder if that also plays a part in missing in actions. I know that applies to cold cases. Two different subjects, but similar kind of premise. I'm not sure if it was... Well, okay, cold cases are police-related stuff, but missing in action, MIA would be military, all that stuff. I'm not sure if it was the right way to call that being demoned away. The wife is missing. At least that part was reality. How about the third year? The Shinto priest died of illness. His wife committed suicide.
My Bora-san. That's actually the exact same scenario. The wife had supposedly thrown herself into the bottomless marsh deep in the forest around Hinamizawa.
I mean, it's all circumstantial evidence. They simply found her suicide note in front of the marsh. Diver was able to recover a few remnants, but they weren't able to find a body. The investigative headquarters believed that she had faked her death and was still alive somewhere. Not sure if we could call these cases of being
demoned away. It's just as you've said, every year one person does go missing.
The incident this year, the woman with Tomitaka-san, has gone missing. Then what about the incident with the housewife being to death? Who went missing? I believe the perpetrator was caught, right?
Yeah, we arrested him. He was just a miscreant with a record of narcotics abuse. He admitted the crime while being questioned about a different incident, but...
Well, you'll see. I don't like where this is going.
After he was arrested, a child from the victim's home went missing.
Oh, okay. Well, that's still not good. That's different from what I thought. I thought he was just going to disappear from a prison cell or something.
He's still under investigation. So whether the disappearance had anything to do with the crime.
But you said you caught him, right? Did he have an accomplice?
No idea. It's considered a separate case. Moreover, I can't even check now because while under investigation, that man, he died in his holding cell. He swallowed a spook and choked to death.
It was the funniest thing. I happened to be on guard that night.
It's not known whether it was an accident or suicide.
Meaning for the last 5 years, there's always one person who dies and one who goes missing.
That's about right. No, actually, I'm surprised as well. I didn't even realize they had that in common. This is funny, that.
Couldn't believe that this could help lead to the closing of those incidents. It was just something they had in common. Could it be? Those demoned away have something in common. Oishi-san mumbled as he seemed to be thinking about it. Well, so far they've all been... No, the first guy wasn't. Right, I was gonna say, have they all been girls? But then again, like I said, if it's either if he's alive or if he became an evil spirit, maybe that's the pattern afterwards. Could it be that those even have something in common? Oishi-san mumbled as he said, I can't remember if I read that or not, sorry. So I summarized the events. First year was the dam employee. Second year was the wife of a dam project supporter. Third year was the wife of the Shinto priest. Was the one that was chopped up. They didn't clarify if that was a dude or girl either, right? So maybe the first year it was flipped, but then every year afterwards the females were spirited away and then the males were killed, maybe? It's just, and they didn't specify if the child was a boy or a girl either. It's just an interesting pattern that 3 out of 5 of the disappearing ones were girls. Fourth year was the victim's family's child, and the fifth year was the victim's girlfriend, I guess? Doesn't seem like there's anything that connects them. With the exception of the first year, wives and girlfriends, those do stand out. It does seem like there are a lot. Then that means the fourth year's victim's child was different. It would have really stood out if it were all married couples, except it's not just married couples, but parents and children as well. Come to think of it, I believe Mitake-san also told me the younger brother is alive and has moved, if I recall correctly. The child that went missing in the fourth year. Who were they?
Apparently he was quite mature.
Oh, okay, it was a dude.
1 year older than you, in fact. His name was Satoshi Ojo-san.
I forgot about him. Right.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
And I was wondering if he would, back when he was mentioned, I was wondering if he would connect to this somehow, I think. Yeah. I remember that name. Didn't they tell me Satoshi transferred out last year?
He was out of school up until last year. Didn't they tell you anything about him?
Come to think of it, when I transferred in, I believe they said my seat...
Oh God. Belonged to a recent transfer student. Then where I sat once belonged to the one who was demoned away. It was his seat. Oh. Does that mean I'm next? Is the seat cursed?
Recall the cold sensation that came from that desk. It made my hair stand on end. A string of mysterious deaths, no. Oh, I heard something. I was like, oh god, no. A string of mysterious deaths, no.
Oh yes, your sounds cursed.
Now knew how I was connected to me.
To me.
No, it's me. That chilling sensation is the feeling of Yashiro-sama caressing the back of... Oh, God, good, great, yeah, that's... Yes, great, dude, you have such a soft neck. Yashiro-sama's curse, huh? Good, great. Could Yashiro-sama's curse really exists, in all honesty? Scared. Hold on, pause a second. Should be ready to go. Okay, good. No, honestly, I was beginning to believe in it. Did I read that? I can't remember if I read that. I'm back. Oh no. Oh no. I don't got much time left. Maybe 10 minutes at me. We'll see. In all honesty, I was beginning to believe it, and I was scared. That's why I wanted to say it was a plot crafted by men and not the work of a curse. I thought I heard something. But the more I dug into it, the less likely that seemed. No, the more I dug, the more mysterious it became. If I keep digging, eventually I'd reach the point where I'd learn something I really shouldn't know. That's how it always goes, doesn't it? In these. To either be none the wiser, or to seek an answer I may regret. Which one would I be happier with? Maybe it'll be me next time, yeah. Or Reina. She was worried about something. And then she was possessed. Is she already prepped to be demoned away? That's not good. Well, maybe my execution could only be delayed for 1 year. That was when I remembered. Reina! Reina said she may be the next victim of the curse.
You mean Reina Ryu-san? She transferred in last year, and she's your classmate, isn't she? These incidents really might be a bit too disturbing for a girl. She's not just scared, is she?
Wasn't that. She said it might be her next. She said it in a way that made me think she had a concrete reason behind it. I felt like she was convinced. Almost as if, you could say She was frightened. Her sudden change in demeanor. That someone who looked like Rena but wasn't Rena. That might be unrelated. Yeah, are you sure about that? All the strange things that I felt from Rena today came back to me. I
See. Well, I'll be doing a bit of investigating all this, and please continue your observations of Ryugu-san, my Bara-san.
You asking me to keep Rena under surveillance.
That's not what I mean, my Bara-san. I just want you to watch out for your friend so she doesn't end up the next victim.
At that moment, just as my mouth was agape, because I was so impressed with his mature, clever way with words. Knock, knock. Such a knock at the door sent my heart racing. In an instant, I had pointlessly covered up the end of the receiver. Kaiichi, get the door, please. On the other side of the door, I heard... Oh. Crap. What was his voice? Was his voice the same? Oh, no. I don't remember. Kaiichi, get the door, please. On the other side of the door, I heard my father's oddly upbeat voice. Oh. Kaiichi, get the door, please. What could it be? It's so late. I'm sorry, my dad just came in. Can we leave it at this for tonight?
Yeah, my apologies again for calling so late. If you find out anything, please let me know. I'll tell you if I make any progress on this end. Well, then have a pleasant evening.
Kaiichi, hurry and open up. Daddy's got his hands full. What the hell is Dad doing? Oh my god, no, stop, Dad, no, please. Oh god. She's so boisterous. Oh no, what is he doing? No, where's Mom? Oh god, no! Oh, brother, no! I don't know. I stayed in the same position while on the phone the whole time, so my joints were aching. When I opened the door, I saw my father was standing there with a tray. I thought he was telling me to go. I thought someone else was knocking on another door, like downstairs, and he was telling me to go get the door because he was busy doing something else with his. His hands being full. So I thought Rena was creepily knocking on the door. I'd have to open it. And she'd be like, "You're not talking to someone, right?" No. It's just on that tray, cookies and 2 cups of black tea, a fairly fancy spread for our house. So it's just dinner or dessert or something. So even sugar and lemon slices on the side. Everything you could ask for. This is quite the show of hospitality. Wait, what's going on, Dad? What's all this for? Come now, don't play around, Kaiichi. I'm coming in. Dad was in high spirits and had a smirk on his face. For my entire life, I've never seen him act this hospitable. What got into him? So, what were you talking about? I jumped. Just something I had to keep from my father. But how could I explain to him? To explain to him I was talking to a detective. I'm assuming he was. This late into the night. Wait, what do you mean you're assuming? Wait, what does that mean? But he's detective-ing it. That's suspicious. Keep that on file, brain. Nothing much, just a friend. You're the librarian. I mean the phone. She was here, wasn't she? I couldn't find words. No, thank you. No, none of that, thank you. She was dying.
He's and then the creepy music on top. Oh, good God, no! She was listening on the conversation. She was here, wasn't she, Rita-chan? No, 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 she wasn't here. Now don't try to keep it from me. She just came over to pray. You two were chatting away, so I thought I'd bring some tea. But looks like I just missed her. No! I had no idea what I was talking about. I had a cold sweat trip down my back. How long were we talking? Rain went upstairs about half after, so it was close to an hour, I guess. You saw her come up to the second floor. Yeah, I did. I also told her that your room was the door down the hall up the stairs. You two weren't fiddling around, were you, in the wake of the moonlit night? Raina came to my house about an hour ago. Did met her at the door and called out to me on the second floor. I probably didn't hear him because I was so focused on my conversation with Oishi-san. I didn't reply, but he knew I was in my room. So he had her come inside, then told her my room was on the second floor. She thanked my dad and went upstairs. Then about an hour passed. She passed by my dad just as he was bringing up tea and left. She came upstairs and about an hour passed. Then passed by my dad and returned home. Then after she came upstairs and until she left, where was the rain? Where was that devious little only a short hallway between my room and the stairs meeting Raina had for about an hour in the hall. No, she could have been standing in front of my door all that time. The door to my room wasn't particularly thick. You could easily hear everything being said inside. Yeah, that's about the speed I thought it would be going. All the ominous things and all the nonsense I spoke to Ishii about began rushing through my head. honey, tea, cookies, crumpets. Oh, God.
Honey, don't tease him. More importantly, you need to clean up your studio. It's a mess again.
Mom yelled up at Dad from downstairs. Dad left the tray with me and went downstairs with a disappointed chortle. Followed my dad out of the room with my eyes. I looked down at the floor around the doorway where Raina might have stood all that time. Just now, as I was talking to Oishi-san, with my back turned. Raina was standing a mere 6 feet away. The whole time. All that time, in this dimly lit doorway. What did she see? What did she hear? Wait, was your door open? Did she peer through the keyhole? How is this house structured? Oh, right, it's sliding. So, yeah, you could see through those. Yeah, her shadow would be illuminated in the... Oh, great, that's just great. For what reason? As the steam from the 2 teacups I must have wafted and twisted, the aroma of black tea filled my room. That's not okay. That's not, no, that's not okay at all. No. I've received new tips. Notice from the police chief. Oh boy, great. Yeah, view the tips. Lie to Rena! Lies, and more lies, and lies. Well, sure, I don't think I had control over that situation either, so I just, this is great.
Great lies and more lies and lies and lies. End of chapter 8. We're at the end of chapter 8. I, I, hey, I need to go. I need to bed, sleep. Yes, right after that horrifying little thing there, that's sleepy time junction for me now. I gotta go to sleep. No, that was the thing. I escape. How do I? I don't remember how to. Let me continue. Sure, let's end that ominous music and I'll just like things go me do to the place and such. I'll just wash all that off in the shower. Everything will be good. Everything will be great. Everything will be there. Everything was super. Tabulum-erific. There'll be sprinkles and cookies and ice cream and rainbows and unicorns and mermaids. And there'll be a lovely, lovely sleep and dreams and such. Hopefully, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Where am I? What's character jumping? I don't know. What am I clicking on? Head spinning. Headache. Back hurt more. Okay, I guess with that being said, hopefully you're enjoying this. I, in my own twisted way, I guess, am enjoying this. Yes, so, oh god, processing. And then, yes, bed. Great. Well, on all those notes and things and such and stuffs, I guess I hope you have a lovely day and or evening. It's morning for me. It's still dark out though, but yeah, it's 6 in the morning and no, and day, lovely evening, lovely as well. I hope for you that it is that thing. Until next time, whatever I do, whatever it is, whatever may be it. I don't think I'm having a stroke. Oh god. Oh, it's just making my head trying to oh, okay. Okay, well, until next time, farewell, I guess. Goodbye. See you then. Bye. Great. Yeah, that thing.